Yeah, just blessed, man. I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be here. Thank the organization for believing in and taking a chance on me. Definitely look forward to playing lots of ball here. It's an exciting city, exciting time, but just thankful overall to be in a place where you want to value and definitely want to continue to make plays and help the team get where we want to go.
It was great. I can definitely echo that. Very excited to be here. Grew up here. Not a lot of players in this league get this opportunity to play for their home team. So, everybody a part of this organization, I feel really blessed and grateful to be in the position that I am. And I can't wait to get to work and take full advantage of this opportunity.
For sure.
Yeah, same to me. I'm kind of like Blake. This is kind of like the hometown team where I'm from. So, I'm excited to be in this position I am, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to come to Minnesota and be a part of this great organization. Obviously, it's a top-of-the-line organization, which is something I want to be a part of, and obviously it's very family-oriented. It's it checks all the boxes. So for me, it's a great fit, and I'm excited to be here, be in U.S. Bank Stadium, and just see that place rocking.
Sure.
Questions? Andrew, what do you say about just your familiarity with Brian Morris and how his defense works, and to use people like yourself in sort of a versatile type of position? How much did that play into it?
Yeah, that's huge. I have a good relationship with Brian, and just my time with him in Miami, he's kind of really molded me into the player I am today. And we went through a lot of hard times, but just the way he used me, it's very versatile, like you said, and being able to line up in different positions, it makes it tough on opponents and the game planning. So it was definitely what intrigued me.
Jonathan, what was your reaction when you heard that Blake was coming there?
Oh man, it was cool. I actually seen it was a tweet. I don't know how I've seen it, but it was a tweet that had me and him tagged in it, and I'm just like, all right, what could this possibly be about? But once I actually seen the news and seen the picture come across, I said, oh yeah, we get to go back, 5-2, 5-3, coming back in Houston, but definitely get to bring that over here and definitely bring the energy. Super excited, great guy, great teammate. We get to do something real special. I'm in his hometown, his state, so he's gonna take me out a little bit, a couple times, and it'll be good, man. We're super excited to be here.
Blake, what was it clicked for you last season?
Honestly, I would just say staying healthy and getting the opportunity that Houston coaching staff gave me, and it was great to be able to play multiple spots at the linebacker level. I think that really just was able to showcase my versatility and my IQ of the game. So I definitely got to give a shout out and credit to D'Amico Ryans and his staff for giving me the opportunity to play myself into this position.
For sure.
Like, how surreal is it for you to be back here in Minnesota and playing for the team you grew up watching?
It's amazing. I keep telling everyone, there's not enough words to describe my excitement. I would say it's a little overwhelming just trying to take it all in, but it's going to be special just because I get to share this moment with my loved ones, family, and friends. And I don't think I've ever been this excited to get ready and start an off-season program. I'm itching, I'm antsy, and that's a good sign. And I can't wait to get to work with my teammates, the coaches, and get familiar with everyone.
Sure.
I guess this question could be for any or all of you. Obviously, I understand it's a different position, but Harrison Smith just announced he's going to restructure to come back for the 13th season. Just what are your thoughts on getting to be in a locker room with someone like that and someone who has been with one organization for that amount of time and that kind of leadership?
I guess I'll pop it off. I think he's going on year 13 now, right? So I've always been watching him since he's been in the league, and we know everybody in this league knows about Harrison Smith. So I think that it's amazing for a guy, a vet, to do that and obviously know what's ahead of the team and put the team first and understand where he's trying to take them. I think having a guy at a pivotal role like he is as a vet in the locker room, eventually will come in with a new, younger team. I think that's everything. You need that guy in the league just so that way you can weather any storm and go talk to him about anything. Even if he's a safety, you can go down to the receivers or linemen. You can always go to him and speak to that. So just seeing how people react to him and the fans react to him as well, and obviously from the peers and what they say about him. Can't wait to meet him. Can't wait to be alongside with him. I know he's a dog. He's a warrior. So I'll definitely be able to fit in with that for sure.
Yeah, I can add that, being from Minnesota, I've watched a lot of plays he's made, and, he's an outstanding player, and from what I hear, an outstanding man, and to, share a locker with him, it's going to be great to learn from such a talented football player, a guy that plays the game the right way, and, him signing back, restructured the deal, wanting to stay, it tells me everything I need to know about who he is and what type of organization this is. And, it's something that, why we're up here is we all want to be a part of this culture, the ownership that these coaches and players have, and how, in order to be successful in this league, you got to have a sense of camaraderie and accountability, and the Minnesota Vikings have that. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just piggytail off of them. Just a guy, and obviously he's made a lot of plays for the Vikings, and he's got a lot of respect here. And a guy that can stay in one organization that long, you're obviously doing something right. And for me, just to be able to learn from him how he goes about his business on a day-to-day basis, and what it takes to take your game to another level, and all the things behind the scenes that people don't see, like the treatment of the body and maintaining and just how he studies the game. I'm looking forward to learning from him and instilling that into my game.
Andrew, where are you at with your foot that happened at the end of the season last year? What are they telling you about how things can play out here in the offseason and the summer?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to, my goal is to be ready by training camp and be able to be healthy for the season. So just taking it 1 week at a time, and just enjoying this process, and taking a week at a time.
Hey, Jonathan, I think you've had a new defensive coordinator pretty much every year. What's the process going to be like for you doing this all over again, and can you ever get used to that?
Yeah, I actually been dealing with D coordinator changes since college, so to come to the league, it kind of helped me, prepare for that and understand, just be more versatile in any system. So I think that's a great thing that I just pretty much learn football in all types of schemes. So 3-4, 4-3, you name it. I just feel like it's ball at the end of the day. And thankfully, my job is a lot more easy than other people. I can just go rush and go get the quarterback. So it ain't too much more thinking in that aspect. But, coming to a system like this where you are going to be using a lot of different ways, I've done it before, and I think that that's the best thing, where you can just showcase everybody's abilities. And they do a really good job of that. And that just all comes down to evaluating and understanding your players, having that open dialogue with your players of what they can and cannot do. Not say cannot do, don't do is good. But I think just having a guy like that with Flo, KLC as well, from top down, just everybody to know their players. I think that's what intrigued me the most, is that I can be used in a sense where he's going to showcase all these abilities and talents. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I just know that I'm ready to get back to playing ball and making plays.
Kevin O'Connell had mentioned a dinner that you guys had last night.
Mm-hmm.
You were together. What was that like for all of you?
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I speak for myself. I just know that was kind of newer to me, with that environment with your, coach sitting down with you, talking with you, stuff like that. Just having that open communication and stuff like that, knowing, we all want the same thing at the end of the day. It's about just getting the job done, and it can be achieved through communication. So I just think having that and seeing them in their element outside of football was pretty cool and new for me. So that was definitely a good feeling.
Andrew, to the extent that you got to watch what Brian Flores was doing with the Vikings last year, how similar was that to what you've done with him in Miami, and how much of it was kind of a different iteration of the whole thing? Yeah,
it's obviously very similar. He likes to go about ways, and just how he game plans and how he tries to attack the offenses is kind of what he's known for, and obviously he's very aggressive. He's going to come after you, and he's going to make you play on your heels. So it's what I'm accustomed to, and obviously he's kind of evolved. He's kind of put a little nuances in here and there. So I'm excited to get to work with him and kind of see what he's coming up for this year.
For sure.
Can you describe the role that Blake had in that Pistons defense in terms of communication and what he was doing?
Yeah, I feel like we had our best games when he was our communicator. I feel like at that time he made everybody just kind of calm down and not get too stressed when obviously in loud environments, which we're going to be in again, obviously in playing the U.S. Bank. But it's speed overall. I mean, we both like to play fast. So I think that me being decisive and making a play can make his job a lot more easy. Or if I clean up a blocker that he can run free, just certain things like that. We kind of fed off each other, and I think that was one of the fun things to do. In my eyes, I can't see behind me. So if I made a bad play, I'm like, I'm hoping Blake clears me up. So he's definitely one of those guys who knows a lot about football and can help a lot of younger guys as well, and myself as well too. I mean, anytime we can get to learn and know ball and know each other, it's great for the relationship and for the team. So can't say enough. I'm excited to get this thing going.
Like you mentioned how special it was to share with your family. Who was the first person you called Monday? Were you in Minnesota when the agreement went down, or how did that all happen?
I was still in Houston. The first person I called was my girlfriend to update her on the situation, what was coming next. And then, believe it or not, before I called my mom, my dad, my brother, I was on the phone with this guy right here. And we immediately just, we're sharing our excitement, congratulating each other, and, talking about, what kind of mentality we're going into this with. And, we're going to make this a great year. And we both came off, probably our best season. So we just want to continue to work hard and take the next step.
Yeah.
Jonathan, what do you know? How familiar are you with Daniil Hunter? Is there a sense of competition, considering it's a one for
Yeah, for sure. On my side, it's not. I feel like I'm just gonna be myself, and I feel like that's what got me here. Best of luck to him. I obviously know who he is, and we've trained together before, but. Which number the best for him? I think that overall my job here was not to come in and try to fill any shoes. I think my job is here to come be myself and do what got me here to this point. So you won't see me switching anything up. You won't see me switching the energy I'm bringing over from the times past. Techniques, everything that I'm bringing over from Houston, I'm bringing that over the same thing. I didn't really think about it too much. I'm not oblivious to, what's going on, but that doesn't change me at all. I'm going to be the same person, same JG that everybody knows, still talking trash, still laughing, everybody going to love me. But man, I'm not changing nothing up. I just think that I'm going to be me, and that's what got me here.
What does it mean to you to join a franchise that has kind of a decades-long era of edge rush?
Oh, I'm honored to even be considered to be in that type of category, to be brought here to do those things. I'm honored and blessed just because, there's so many other people you could have went from. I think that taking a chance on me, obviously, we know about the stuff in history, but I feel that I can definitely achieve those things with what I've been able to achieve so far and the mentality and the things that I'm brought over with being in the league so far. So a storyline of players. You got John Randall, Dolman, Jared Allen, you name it. All of these guys, I see myself getting a quarterback the same way. I think that overall, that's my job, and I think that whenever I get a chance to do that and showcase these things and get to actually put my feet on the field, then we'll talk another level.
How long did you train with Daniil?
It was maybe once or twice. It wasn't that long. It was just more so because I think he's from Texas already. So being out there, we were just at the same place, same time type deal. But yeah, overall, he's a great player. We've all seen what he can do for sure. But my job is not to come here and fill any shoes. My job is to come here and be myself and be John Greenard and do whatever's got me to this point and help us get this team where we want to go.
Blake, who were some of the first people to reach out to you when they learned you were coming back? I know Coach Fleck was pretty excited when he heard the news.
Yeah, PJ definitely hit me up, congratulated me, welcomed me back home. That gives me an opportunity to, pop into the building over there in Minnesota and check in on all my old coaches. But I was, overwhelmed just with how many people were reaching out, supporting me. I've had the same phone number since I was 16, so I have people I haven't seen or heard from in high school congratulating me. But that's what made it so special. Just what this is all about is the people that love you and support you get to share this experience and enjoy the ride with you.
That's what's up.
3 questions. Andrew, you talked about just the versatility there. How have you developed those skills? Because you're asked to do a lot of different things, rush the passer, drop back in coverage, just over the years from where you started to where you are now in your career.
Yeah, for me, I try to be accountable. So, and, coaches ask a lot of me. So, I just embrace my role. And, I've done anything from special teams to, inside backer, outside backer. So, I just want to be accountable. Whatever coach asks me to do, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability and do whatever I can to help a team win. And, yeah.
What would your high school self have thought of you sitting up here?
Honestly, I probably wouldn't believe it. Playing in the NFL was a dream in itself, and it wasn't until probably my sophomore year of college where I really felt like I had the opportunity. But, even as the days progress, my excitement continues to grow, and I just wake up every day like, damn, I'm a Minnesota Viking now. Like,
That's what's up.
you can't draw it up or ask for it any better. Like I said, to start off up here is like not many players get this opportunity, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I want to make everybody proud. My loved ones, this organization, the fans, because I really believe that this is the most exciting place to play and the best fans to play in front of. So I want to do the Minnesota Vikings investment well and put out for everyone and play great ball.
Yes, sir.
Last one.
Jonathan, how familiar are you with cold weather?
I haven't been in cold weather consistently since I was at Louisville, where it was, it can get a little bit, but obviously not to this level. But no, listen, like I said, to this level. But thankfully we have a dome, so that's all that matters. We're just gonna embrace that. But as we know, I'll get acclimated. I mean, I went from Florida to Houston, and that it was just heat to heat to obviously complete cold. But it'll take a little bit. My blood will thicken up a little bit, so we'll and buy some jackets, and I'll be all right. So I ain't worried about it. We'll be all right.
Do you prefer John or Jonathan?
Whatever's on your heart. My mom and my fiance in the back, they the only ones that really call me Jonathan. Everybody calls me John or JG or 5'8" now or whatever you want to call it. But either one, man, I'll go with it. So as long as y'all not pronouncing the last name, Greenard, that's all I care about. For sure.
Thanks, everyone. We'll have Sam and Aaron for sure.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
good